Hello and welcome to Megawhat, where each week we give the lowdown, the latest biscuit for the world of technology and gadgets.
This week, you might have guessed from the intro, it's all about toys. We've come to the London Toy Show in Excel Centre to see what your kids are going to be crying, screaming at you for Christmas at the end of this year. It might be a long way away, but if you've got the advanced knowledge, the inside track, then you're going to be one step ahead of them. And to be honest, parenting, that's what it's all about, isn't it? So, we've got toys, and guess what? More toys. That's right, stay tuned. We all love Lego. I love Lego. Don't know about you, but hey, this has got to be what's the ultimate Lego Technic system we've seen to date. It's called the Off Roader. Costs about £90, but look what it does. You get a boot. You get doors with sweeping gull wing action movement. You get a bonnet. When you move it, the pistons move. That fully suspensioned. Heck, it's even got a number plate, but that's not the cool bit. I mean, that's pretty cool in itself, but that's not the cool bit. The cool bit is it has lights and it has a winch. So you can turn it on and it can pull itself by the winch. And you can wind the winch back out. But if you want the ultimate pimp my ride solution, you flick a little switch down here, and after some time, you can raise the suspension via the motor for true off-roading. Turn it off, and then you can sort of drive over your Lego pile, or pretty much anything else you fancy doing. As we said, £90, it's Lego, out the summer, it's pretty cool. Best start convincing your children they need them.
Hello, I'm Katie Scott. Check out my daily news show on Megawhat TV, where we bring you news and views from the world of gadgets and technology.
We hate the MacBook Air from Apple. Why do we hate it? Well, because it's just a bit pointless, isn't it? It might have the monkey of the world's thinnest laptop. I think we've proved that it hasn't, because there are other people already doing that. But anyway, irrelevant. We hate it because it's a real style over substance. You get lots of ooh, ah, but actually when you get down to it, there's no DVD drive, there's no exchangeable battery, there's no swappable memory. What does it have? There's no FireWire, there's only one USB, there's no network cable. You're paying a premium price for it. It's a real style over substance factor, and that's why we hate the MacBook Air from Apple. We've seen quite a few guitars on Megawhat TV recently. We saw the Gibson robot guitar. We've also played with the Activision's Guitar Hero. But the latest guitar to join the pack is Tomi's Guitar Rockstar. Jack, what is it?
Basically, it's an infrared guitar. It's got the head and the stock of a normal guitar. It has an infrared sensor which comes down here, shoots a beam down here. So when I strum my hand in the infrared line, it picks up the chords and plays what I'm doing with my hands.
So air guitar style?
Absolutely, but kind of like one step up. You actually get to hear what you're doing, and it's
right.
not just in your mind. It's got two settings. You change the settings by using this button here. The first setting, you can hold a chord down and just strum backwards and forwards. Let's turn it on. You've got sharps and flats and sevens on the top of the device.
Right.
So if I hold those down, I can actually change the tone of what you're doing. The quicker I move my hand, the quicker I can obviously play the guitar chords. The second function it's got, the final function, is it's got 8 rock songs which are on the memory of the guitar.
Right.
And you play along basically to the demo.
Are they just heavy rock anthems?
Yeah, there's like Queen, One Vision, and there's the Trog's Wild Thing, which has got a really good guitar riff.
Okay.
I've got it plugged into the amp at the moment to kind of give it
right.
a bit more volume.
Sure.
It's got a speak on the back though, so you can just kind of play it around the house, walking around. So let's choose you use this to move through. I'm going to play a bit of Queen. So it counts you in. If I stop playing, you just hear the backing music without the guitar.
Right.
I
think you've been practicing.
Loads. It's been brilliant. I think So it's really easy to follow though.
Okay. And
I can just go on, so I'll turn it down.
and how much does it cost?
It's $14.99, that's
And,
the GRP.
and when will it be available?
Launched in July, and it's been out in Japan already, and it's been a pretty massive success over there.
Brilliant.
Really storming.
Well, there you have it. Rock on. Having played the video game, guess what? You can now play Halo 3 in real life. Yes, that's it. Look at this. Now that is what you want, one of those. It's the Covenant phaser gun, Laser Quest style. The idea is you wear a laser pack on your chest and you run around killing people with these. So what do you get? Well, you get the gun. You also get, if you want, one of these, a little hand blaster. And look at this. You get the single shot mode, and just as in the game, because that's what they're trying to implement here, it will overheat. And now, to get this thing, it won't work. I have to pack that in, press the reload button, and I'm off again. How cool is that? With the smaller hand rifle, same thing. I get single shot, or just as in the game. How cool is that? Brilliant. And again, if this overheats, brilliant. That's what we say. What's the catch? Well, they're quite expensive. The hand rifle's about £60. The rifle's about £80, which is a bit mad. But if you really want to blow the budget, check this out. At the moment, this is just a replica of the sword that you get in the Halo. But the makers of the game, Corgi, say that you'll be able to get this as part of the same set, which all works together. You've got to blast your way out of trouble. For any Halo 3 fan who likes a bit of running around playing laser tag, this has got to be a must if the bank balance can afford it. And that's the Halo 3 real life action fest. Okay, here's a neat little printer trick for you. Did you realise that the majority of printers these days allow you to print from a memory card? We're using the HP PhotoSmart 826 to demonstrate this. All you have to do is find the memory card reader, put the card in, then select the one you want. Nice picture of Vegas. Press the print button. It really is as simple as that. This is either going to be the best thing you've seen all day, or a complete waste of the next 30 seconds of your life. It's called the Puti Puti from Bandai, and it's $5.99. What does it do? Well, it's an electronic bubble wrap packaging simulator. The idea is you just press the buttons. I know you can hear that. That's all it does. You can put it on a key ring, and it saves you having to drag around a massive roll of bubble wrap. And if you're lucky, after an indeterminate amount of button pushes, addictive, it will bark at it like a dog or chime like a doorbell. We're so confused, we're not sure whether we love it or it's just a complete waste of time. And that's the Puti Puti. Well, there's just a few hints and tips about what your kids are going to be screaming for this Christmas when it comes to toys. Well, that's it for this week. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Why don't you tune in next time for more news, reviews, tips, opinions, and much more. And if you're watching this on a podcast around the web, why don't you come and visit us at Megawhat.tv, where it's all the above, plus a beautiful environment to watch it in. Stay tuned.